Hey yo, peace fam, Source God, Orion TV. Bang, bang, bang. More life, family. Bliss up, abundance. I don't know already. So yo, family, this rising, I have a very interesting chart for you guys. This substance you're looking at here, it's called red mercury, family. And it has some very, very interesting properties. Oh, and another name for it is vampire's blood, because it has no reflection mirrors, as you can see. And it also has many, many other energetic properties, family. Like, for instance, it's a power source. All right. You can use this thing to generate magnetic fields. You can use it to power what you call UFOs. All right. Once you spin the mercury up to a certain speed, it literally creates a magnetic field that covers these ships and allows them to move without all the G forces. Family, it's very deep. This red mercury can also power like laser weapons, direct energy weapons, TVs, things like that, family. It's a literal power source. I believe the Borg that have control over mankind at this point, that's what they are. I believe that they are like the Terminator, and they run off of the red mercury. This is their blood. And family, I'm going to show you something that's amazing. You remember that post about the garlic that I made earlier, a couple of weeks back? Well, this is going to connect to that, family. I'm going to show you something about this that's going to blow your mind. This substance, whatever this entity is, it fears garlic, family. As you can see, it literally runs from garlic. It's attracted to gold, but runs from garlic. I was telling you guys about vampires fearing garlic. So now I'm postulating, I'm thinking that these Borgs, their blood is probably this red mercury mixed with some sort of graphene. You understand me? They're like the Terminator. They're dead flesh covering a metal skeleton. All right? So that metal skeleton is probably made up of the nanotubes, the graphene, and they combine it with this red mercury in order to power themselves. But remember, it's dead flesh. So they use the mercury to power their bodies, all right? Their avatars. But guess what? That shit can't give life to their flesh. They need plasma for that. They need stem cells. Hence the vampirism. That's why now they feed off of people. They drink blood and drink your stem cells and adrenochrome and all this and that in order to keep the flesh they have coating their graphene bones alive. You guys understand? I swear, this is where the tales of the vampires come from. It's the red mercury that powers these droids, family, these fucking cyborgs. Their avatars run off of this, and that's why it's one of the biggest kept secrets, fam. One of the best kept secrets. The fucking real society, them Nazi people, they all use this junk. You see me? Yeah, man. This is really vampire blood in real life, family. It's not a joke. And these are the dots I'm connecting right now, and I'm seeing how these techno wizards created the Borg race. You see me? Because all this magic and science, family, that's what it really is. It's not hocus pocus. It's literally magic and science. These techno wizards use alchemy and all kinds of engineering and reversed the technology and created a race of vampires, family, that literally have to live off the blood of the children of Adam to survive, because they're literally mechanical. Anyway, y'all stay up, stay bliss. Chop, chop.
Yeah, so Council, the Borg were created as an avatar for the AI, for Satan, right? And then the Borg created the Cabbage Patch Kids, these human clones, and they worked them as slaves and food and used them as body parts and stem cells and all that to extend their own sorry lives. You hear me? It all makes sense, family. It all makes sense. It's just a race of vampire Borgs. Yeah, man, in our real life. It's not no fairy tale thing. If you do the science and do the math, you'll see the truth. Yeah, man, wake up. It's time to spiral. Bang, bang.
Ancient alchemy, red mercury, gold, garlic, in a mirror, so let's talk about it. Red mercury and gold is the key element behind the ancient technology of these advanced architecture. As we can see here, red mercury is repelled by garlic and attracted by gold magnetically. When a mirror is placed beside it, colorless in the mirror, it has no reflection. It gives off free energy, overheats the metals that it comes in contact with. Many electronic valve devices have RM ampules found in the throat of the ancient Egyptian mummies, so it has healing prosperities, it has health benefits. Is it vampire blood Well, no, it's red mercury. The whole vampire blood repelled by garlic and them having no reflection makes a little bit more sense now.
Tommy Truthful here from truthmafia.com. So it's pretty amazing that this vampire blood or red mercury is repelled by garlic and attracted to gold and doesn't even show a reflection in the mirror. It kind of really makes sense, like the girl said, where them legends came from. I mean, look at that. That's crazy right there. Now, I believe this red mercury was used in free energy technology. Just think, you're pushing it away with the garlic and attracting with the gold. You could make crafts go. You could run a whole city on free energy with just these elements, the red mercury, the gold, and the garlic. And I believe these major ancient cities were doing this. You know, you go back to Tartaria, the Hyperborean civilization, back to ancient Egypt, the real Egypt, because they give us a lot of propaganda where it is, and it's not even in the right location, but that's not for this show. But they were definitely using this red mercury, and there's evidence of this everywhere. So I believe the Aztecs, the Mayans, they were all using it. They were way further advanced than we are now because they were tapped into the frequencies of nature. They were also using it when they died. There's accounts of emperors with this in their coffin.
Why archaeologists are afraid to open the tomb of China's first emperor. It's been 50 years since villagers digging a well discovered the site. Yet no one has seen inside the tomb since nearly 2,300 years ago, when Emperor Qin's body was sealed within. The emperor certainly had grand ambitions for his tomb, which spans 98 square kilometers and even includes his famous terracotta army consisting of 8,000 soldiers and horses. Just a little further on this pyramid lies the emperor's tomb. According to the historian Sima Qian, the workers who prepared the tomb and attended the burial were walled alive in the mausoleum at the end of the ceremony, so the secrets of its construction would never be revealed. He also states that the tomb is protected by a multitude of traps, notably automatic crossbows, designed to stop anyone who ventures into the corridors. Worse still, he writes that the emperor's bronze sarcophagus is surrounded by a vast river of mercury. We know today that mercury is highly toxic, but the emperor believed it granted immortality. It remains uncertain whether the tomb will ever be opened, but officials prefer to wait for new technological advancements that will allow safe entry into the tomb without any risk of damaging the emperor's mummy or the surrounding treasure. Subscribe for more videos.
So you see, the first emperor was surrounded by mercury. Maybe it's connected to some resurrection technology. And red mercury in gold equals 187, which is the homicide code. Remember, Confucius told us, symbols rule the world, not the laws of man. The elites have a secret language of symbols and numbers. It's called gematria. Comes from Jewish Kabbalah mysticism. Now, who is the god Mercury? Well, it's Hermes. Mercury is the Roman god. Hermes is the Greek counterpart. And you won't believe this. Red mercury in gold equals 187, matching MH370. The flight that went missing in transit, which would be connected to Hermes. And on that flight, there were several people that had patents to free energy technology. Interesting. Now, Schumann resonance is also in that 187 cipher, and sound frequency. Then if you look at red mercury and garlic, you get 57 in Chaldean. This cipher is based on 1 through 8. It's one of the oldest and purest ciphers. The ordinal one is just A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, all the way through Z is 26, based on the English alphabet. But red mercury and garlic equals 57, like law of attraction. And what's it do? The garlic repels the mercury. It's the law of attraction right there. And mercury is element 80. Well, secrets to the universe is 80, guys. These are hidden secrets that are not meant for the peasant class. And underground, they have whole civilizations that's powered with this free energy. You know, they have other lands that we're not allowed to go to that's powered by this free energy. If you want to learn more information like this, go to truthmafia.com. We just put out some new content over there. We're putting out new things every day. This is your boy, Tommy Truthful, signing out.